Hello everyone, welcome to the Comic Gamer Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I am making a extremely late video. I am sorry guys, I've been slumped working. I'm having a hard time getting time to work on these videos, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit better. You know, I try to get them out, you know, when I got more time in my work schedule can work it out where I can do more videos, you know, more frequently. I try to get it out. You guys saw when I was having my scratch, but right now it's kind of all over the place. But I got some time. I'm gonna pump out a couple videos. I'm gonna talk about a few things, important things. I recently saw Birds of Prey, so I'm gonna review that later. I might even have Seth on to review that with me. But for right now, I'm here to talk about the Super Bowl spot. Now, everyone knows, everyone's made a billion videos about it. It happened last week. It almost happened an entire week. Like, it almost happened 7 days ago. So I'm really late to reviewing this, but I want to get my thoughts out there on the Disney Plus big game Marvel spot. I thought it was awesome. I was watching the Super Bowl like everyone, rooting for the Chiefs. Put my cards on the table. I was rooting for the Chiefs in that Super Bowl. I love old former head coach of my favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Andy Reid was in that bowl game, so I was rooting for them to win. Watching the game, things are going so-so. And, like, you know, there have been some cool commercials. Like, I like the Mulan trailer came out. I might review that, but it's sort of similar to the other Mulan trailer, so it's still good, but it doesn't give me too much new information. So, but Mulan trailer had it. There was a James Bond trailer. There was a tiny little thing for Black Widow. Only gave you a little bit more behind the scenes. I hope they come out with the official trailer soon. And then, out of nowhere, I'm just sitting there. Whatever. I look up, and I see Captain America's shield. I see, doom. Like the camera, it was like, and it was like Captain America's shield. Then I was like, wait a minute. Like, I froze. I could not move my neck. My neck was stuck. I was just like, I had to look like one of those deer when you're like, they look up and see that light and they're just like frozen. Like, cause I was literally just, and man, that thing, it was only 30 seconds. But it's amazing of how much information or how much hype Marvel was able to build in a 30-second spot. Now, they showed off mainly WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier with a touch of Loki in the end, but the Loki bit is very important too because you get a lot of information in one little glimpse, which I'm starting to realize Marvel is really good at doing that, giving a lot of information to you in a little bit of a glimpse. Like, because first of all, Falcon and Winter Soldier, I've talked about this before. Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm probably going to make separate videos to get in depth in these things. I just want to get a video out there so that you guys know my opinion on that spot because it probably was the most talked about comic book thing other than something else that I'm going to make a video about and after I'm done with this one. But, the spot was amazing. It was good to get more info. Like, there's stuff like, I am in the know. Like, you guys are probably, if you watch my channel, you're probably in the know too. You probably watch things too. So there's a bit of information about both of these shows that I've already kind of had previously in my mind. Like, ideas of, this is probably how this is gonna go. There's already ideas like that in my head. So, and in this trailer did nothing but confirm it. Falcon is training with Captain America's shield. He had a hell of a throw, by the way. Bucky still remembers. Bucky still remembers what Zemo did to him. Zemo is in this show. Falcon has a little bit more of a comic book old school Falcon outfit. He has more red. It's more white and it's more red because the original outfit didn't have much red in it. It had like tints of red, and then he got more red in it, but it was still kind of like gray and black and red. Now it's straight up white and red, which is Falcon's original color scheme is white and red. So now it's straight up white and red, which makes it a bit even more cooler, you know, that he has white and red. So there's a scene where these guys are gliding down with those suits, and I don't know what's going on with that. There's just a lot of things going on. We don't know what's going on with the whole Bucky not shooting Zemo. I suspect Zemo is trying to get Bucky to kill him. I suspect Zemo's pulling a "you're a killer." Like, you're a killer, like the classic villain, just going like, you're a killer, you've done this, you've done that. Except we've seen what Bucky has done, so it adds a little more context, and Bucky's basically dropping the bullets in a, fuck you, you don't control me anymore manner, and that's what I suspect is happening in that scene. So that was great. You got one glimpse of U.S. agent going into a, going into like a college football game where with a parade, like not parade, with a marching band and whatnot. It looks like it's gonna be straight up propaganda. We know where this show's going. I've seen the leak images, so I knew about this whole band thing because the leak image came out of a band and stuff. So I knew about this. So it wasn't like, so when I saw the imagery of it happening, it was surprising, but it was still cool to have that confirmed that was a thing in the show. So I'm excited for it. They confirmed that the show comes out in August. So Falcon and Winter Soldier will come out in August. It will be 6 episodes. We don't know how long the episodes will be, but I'd be willing to bank that these will be hour-long 6 episodes, because otherwise, they would have had it as long as The Mandalorian if they were going to go for what The Mandalorian was doing. They're either going to be an hour or 45-minute episodes. I can almost guarantee it. 6 episodes. It will go, so it'll start whenever it does in August. Probably midway through August. Probably like August 20th of August 1st, or like August 25th. Or something like that. Think August 20-something. It's probably going to start like August 20-something. Because the way they got it lined up, it looks like they want to have these shows, you know, go like that. So there'll always be a premiere show on Disney Plus that everyone wants to go see while they release smaller movies and whatnot as well. But then you get, so Falcon and Winter Soldier looks great. It looks like it's going to be a great espionage, great thing. I'll talk more about that in an individual video. I'll talk more about all these in individual video, but all 3 of these in individual videos. But let's get to WandaVision. WandaVision looks fascinating. WandaVision is, quite frankly, the most fascinating show on here. I am looking forward to Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think Falcon and Winter Soldier has the potential to be a Winter Soldier-esque show, a great espionage show. I'm looking forward to Loki. I'll get to that in a little bit. But this show, in particular, is probably my most anticipated comic book. It might be my most anticipated comic book thing of this year. I know that's kind of a hot take, but I think WandaVision will end up being the best comic book thing this year. Like in terms of headiness and insanity. Because when you look at that trailer, Wanda, first of all, we all know about Scarlet Witch and Wanda Maximoff. If you're a comic book guy, you know the House of M storyline where she loses her shit over losing her kids or her fake kids and change it and like creates some new world and whatnot, an alternate reality. So, but the MCU version of Wanda isn't that powerful. Or at least she hasn't been shown to be that powerful. She hasn't even been shown to be a mutant because Marvel couldn't even use mutants for a very long time. Now, but the way this show is playing it up. Now, there are some information that I know, or that, not that I know, but from the things I've seen, I put the puzzle together. Not the story. I don't spoil myself. But when I do catch a glimpse or two, because I'm always looking at different things on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I follow a lot of people. I follow a lot of professional, newsbreaker, like people who break the news. I follow a lot of those guys. I follow a lot of YouTubers who know people, and so every once in a while I'll get a glimpse of something. So from what I can tell, it looks like she's trapped. Either she's trapped herself in an alternate reality where her life is a sitcom, but her life is different sitcoms. See, this is the bit that I did not catch. I knew from the images, I knew that she would see her life as a sitcom, but I did not know she would see her life as mini sitcoms. As you saw in the trailer, it started off in black and white, almost Dick Van Dyke-like, and then eventually it went all the way to like some Roseanne, a Family Matter kind of shit, like with the design and her hair, and it in like Vision and his cardigan. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, and it happened so fast, like you don't know what's going on, and I get the feeling that this show is going to be very experimental. Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen have both talked about just how crazy this show is and just how daring this show is to do. And I just can't wait to see what this show's about. I can't wait for the first trailer for this show. I'm so curious. That show will also be coming out in December. WandaVision will probably be coming out shortly in December, I believe, probably a little bit after Christmas. If I were them, I would release it the first day of Christmas, or that Christmas break, because then you can give people like literally this show to watch through Christmas break. I would give it to them in Christmas break. I know it comes, but it's declared to have be coming out in December. So WandaVision, there's a lot in the air. I'm gonna get more into that when I do an individual video. And then the shortest one, but there is some information in there, is Loki. Now all you see is Loki in a prison suit with his handcuffs. How did he get there? We don't know. The last time we saw this version of Loki. Now remember, people, this version, just so people know, this Loki is not the Loki who died in Endgame. This is the Loki from Avengers. Yeah, the Avengers, the first Avengers, the one who murdered people for joy, the one who got his kicks, the one who threw a guy, who fucking took a guy's eye out, and when people ran and squealed, smiled. That's the Loki we're dealing with. This ain't no reformed Loki. This is bad guy Loki we're dealing with. So, and well, last time we saw him, he took the Tesseract and booked out. So we don't know what happened. We don't know how he got here. But the big clue is on his shirt. I think it says TVA, which is like the Time Variance Authority. I've looked this up. Time Variance Authority are a big group in the Marvel MCU. They even make it more confirmed. The Time Variance Authorities were introduced in a Thor comic. Now, really, they're very complicated to describe, but in a short version of it, they're the time cops. Whenever someone is fucking with the timeline to a degree that it destroys other timelines or is a danger to the rest of the multiverse, they get called in to do something about it. They get called in to take care of the problem. Problem is, it's kind of a running gag in the Marvel comics that they suck at their jobs and that they can't stop Kang. There's many people they can't stop. They haven't stopped Kang. Kang's basically made jokes about them. The Time Variance Authorities, aren't that great, so it might be played up. And not too long ago, Owen Wilson was cast in the show, which makes me think he might be playing one of these time cops who caught Loki, which makes me think that there must be a prison. This show, I don't know, but my mind is going out there. I'll talk about that in my Loki video. But I just wanted to get my thoughts out there. I love this spot. It took care of everything. It let everyone know that there's stuff on the way. The fact that they put Loki in here, granted, they said Loki's not coming out till 2021, but the fact that they put Loki in here makes me think he's coming out early 2021. I'm thinking Loki's coming out in February 2021. I got no inside information. I haven't heard a YouTuber say anything. I haven't seen a big guy on Instagram or Twitter say anything. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen nothing. Haven't seen a deadline, and no one said that. But I got this feeling, the fact that they put Loki out there now tells me that that show is going to be early. It's filming now. That show is going to be early 2021. That show is going to be February 2021. It's going to come out right after WandaVision goes up, right after WandaVision ends. Thank you guys for joining the Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Goodbye.